Hey everybody, this is Kirk from Midway Games, and today Today I'm gonna try and do an epic video. By epic video, I mean I'm going to go down my list of all of my 127 Xbox Live digital games. However, keep in mind, I think there are probably about 8 of them that are just games that I have hard copies of, and I installed to my hard drive. I've also noticed something when I tried to do this video before and it came out too long, because I did a lot of this shit in the beginning. Some of them appear as demos, and I don't understand why, but when I go into them, they're not demos. And proof of this is there's games that I've reviewed on here that I have achievements for, and they still appear as demos. But we'll go through, and if you challenge me to send their demos, I'll fucking just prove them out by doing that video. But I'm going to go down the list, I'm going to say a couple things about each one, and I'm going to try and knock out all 127 in one video. I was going to split it into 2, but meh, decided not to. Plus, if they're games in a series, I'll lump them together anyways. So, 3D Ultra Mini Golf Adventures. I downloaded it when it came out because I like golf simulation games. And this one is no exception. It is fun to play with multiple people. Not so much fun to play by yourself. A Kingdom for Keflings. A Kingdom for Keflings. And a World of Keflings. It's a God-style game. It's like Warcraft without the battling. But you are basically given a civilization that you need to help rise up. You use your avatar as like a god, and you go through and help these people build their civilization. It was fun. I was actually playing World of Keflings the other night. A Geoswing is a side-scrolling shooter that came out for free on Xbox Live. It's no R-types, but it's still fun. Alien Hominid HD. Alien Hominid HD. It is a Behemoth game, or Newgrounds game, that was originally on Newgrounds, and then it was on PlayStation 2 and GameCube, and now it's the HD version. It's one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. Died a lot. Arcade Craft, amazing. I did a review for that, amazing. Firebase, you guys are awesome. Bongo HD, I did a review for. I'm sure I just butchered the name. It's a bullet hell game. One of you viewers actually told me to buy it. I bought it, and then I did a review. Banjo-Kazooie, a quasi-HD upbringing of an N64 classic. Batman Arkham City is just installed. Bayonetta is just installed. Beyond Good and Evil. Beyond Good and Evil was a game that I enjoyed on PS2. However, I have not gotten too much into the HD version, but Beyond Good and Evil is an amazing game. But it's one of those games that once you play, it's kind of hard to go back and play the HD version of when I have so many things in my backlog. Bioshock Infinite was installed. Bomberman Live. The amazing class. I'm trying not to say amazing, and I can't help it. The awesome experience of old school Bomberman with Xbox Live support. Braid, I've sucked Braid's dick so much on camera. It's not even funny, so we'll just skip right over that. You know what it is. Carcassonne is a board game, or board-style game. Very fun to play online. Castle Crashers. Why wasn't this in your top 10? Because I didn't play it when I made that top 10. But Castle Crashers is a fun game to play with 4 people. Or just play with 2 people. Or just play by yourself. It's fun. Either way, it is definitely a fun game. I've downloaded expansions and blah, blah, blah. Castlevania Harmony of Despair. Original Belmont to the newest Belmont. Smash in 1, side-scrolling adventure. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Highly regarded as the definitive side-scrolling, or 2D Castlevania. I tend to disagree. I think the DS ones are the best, but Symphony of the Night is amazing. Catan is one of my favorite board games, and obviously I got it on Xbox Live. Clash of Heroes was one of the free games. I haven't even touched it yet. It was free for Xbox Live Gold members. Comedy Night does not work. I don't care what you tell me. I have tried it 50,000 times. I paid for it. It doesn't work. Supposedly you can do some online comedy, and then get rated by your peers. Concept Coaster Craft. It's like Minecraft roller coasters. No, it's not. You just make a roller coaster, ride around it, and then you can unlock people's seats and watch them fly off. It was fun. I actually played it for like 2 hours. So I mean, for $1, I played it for 2 hours. It was okay. Crackdown 2 is installed. Daytona USA. This one actually is a demo. I wanted to see if it was worth getting, and it's not. I don't know. Dead Rising 2. That's not installed. That's actually a digital copy of Dead Rising 2. I like Dead Rising 2 until the end. It's one of those games that you're just like, man, I just wish it would fucking end, and it doesn't fucking end. Defender, you'll see I have a lot of the Midway classics before Midway went under, when they had all their games on Xbox Live. Defender is a classic arcade game. Diablo 3, that's the demo. Dark Messiah, Might Magic Elements, I downloaded it for $2.99 on a sale. I believe it was last Christmas. Terrible game. Terrible game. Not terrible for $2.99, but man, I feel bad for anybody who bought that for $60. Doom 1 and 2, they're classics. There's no excuse not to have Doom 1 and 2, especially if you got the BFG edition. Because it comes with it for you to download the arcade version. Doritos Crash Course 1 and 2, I'm not going to say they're like Wipeout. They're side-scrolling games that are like that TV show Wipeout. No, they're like that TV show Most Extreme Elimination. MXC. Hate that. Dead Rising 2 Case Zero was a prologue to Dead Rising 2 that you could download and stuff would carry into the game. I played it for a little bit. I played it just because I wanted to prologue the story. I didn't give a shit about any extras. Dragon Age Origins installed. Earthworm Jim HD. I love Earthworm Jim. I have it on Sega Genesis. I have it on Sega Saturn. I have it for PC. I have it for Game Boy Advance. And I got it for Xbox Live. I love Earthworm Jim, and I cannot wait for them to make new ones. Eats Chowdown is a puzzler platformer. You throw food, you make the thing eat, and you complete puzzles. Fable, that's the original Xbox One Fable. I thought I had Lost Chapters, but apparently I just got regular Fable. I can't tell because the fucking picture doesn't come up on my Xbox originals. Fable 2 Pub Games was a game that came out downloadable before Fable 2 released, where you can make money for your character in Fable 2. It was just the mini games. Fallout 3 and New Vegas are installed. Frogger. I thought I was a god at Frogger until I added Dan on my friends list about 6 years ago, and his scores destroy mine. I do love Frogger. Anyone who's familiar with this channel, you know that Frogger is one of the first games I owned. That was actually mine. Game Room, don't even know what that is. I got 6 achievements in it. I don't know what it is. I think it's like an arcade, but you can actually go in and play the arcade games. Mark of the Wolves, that is not a demo. I've done a video of it. Mark of the Wolves is a classic SNK fighting game, and this time I'll actually say it. I love SNK fighting games. They're all amazing, and I will buy them. Even World Heroes. Gauntlet, Midway Classic, arcade perfect version of Gauntlet. Blue Elf needs food badly. Geometry Wars Evolved was one of the 2 first games I downloaded on Xbox Live Arcade. Geometry Wars is a fun game. Very trippy. I think when I actually got Geometry Wars, I still smoked pot. I'm not sure. I don't now. But when I got the game, originally, 8 years ago, yeah. Anyways, 7.5, 8 years ago. Guilty Gear X2 Reload is a fighting game from Axis, or Sammy. Anybody who likes Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear you can thank. Gunstar Heroes, that's not a demo. Gunstar Heroes is a classic Sega Genesis game I've actually talked about a lot if you go back to when I used to do retro. I need to start doing retro reviews again. But when I did retro reviews, I said Gunstar Heroes was one of the ones I wanted to do, and I ended up downloading it for this, and I do own it. Gunwage, that is a demo. Halo Waypoint is not a game. It just combines all your Halo shit together. Happy Wars was free. As you can see, I didn't even play it. I think I played it for like 10 minutes, and I did not care about anything that was going on. Harm's Way was pretty decent, actually. It was, I believe there was a design contest, and it was between... The winners were Harm's Way and Crash Course. Obviously, Harm's Way didn't go anywhere else, but it was fun. One person drives. It was like a car combat game. Someone gets the turret. You can shoot the cars when they're driving. Hectic HG... Hectic's HD was a puzzle game. It was one of the first games. It was a lot of people who owned an Xbox at launch, Xbox 360. It was a lot of people's first games because it came with it. I got the Pro Edition that came with it. I made a game with zombies in it. I did a review for that. Indigo Prophecy, Fahrenheit, for all you British fans. Islands of Wakfu, I got 1 achievement in. I got this for free. I don't remember a goddamn thing about it. No! No! Okay. Jetpack Refueled. Jetpack is a classic arcade game from Rare. It's just a 3D version. It still plays exactly the same, but it's 3D. King of Fighters 2002, King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. Both amazing games. I do believe I have one more King of Fighters on here. Like I said, SNK games are amazing. I will buy them no matter what. LED display is an indie thing. The only time I ever used it was for my video game awards. Limbo, I've sucked Limbo's dick on here. Marathon Durandal. Durandal. It used to be a Mac game. It's from Bungie. Thank this game for Halo. It's a first-person shooter, by the way. Marble Blast Ultra is Marble Madness, brought up to next gen. I don't know if you can buy this on Xbox Live Arcade anymore. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, an arcade perfect version, kind of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And no, it's something to do with where the screen ends. I don't fucking know. I'm not super savvy on Marvel vs. Capcom or just Capcom fighting games as Dan is. He could tell you the differences, but I think it's fun. I still suck at it. Metro 2033, I got on a sale. I think I got it for like $5. It's an awesome game. It's not like Fallout, like everyone's telling me, but as a game on its own, when it's not compared to something else, it's fun. Minecraft, done a lot of videos of Minecraft. Minecraft's amazing. I don't need to explain Minecraft to you. Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection, also did a review for. Also have it on my PS3. Mortal Kombat vs. DC was a pretty bad game, and that's installed. That's not digital. Missplosion Man, I got free from McDonald's. Missplosion Man's fun. I played co-op for a little bit. I think an hour or so. It's a fun game. I like the concept of it, where you can't do anything really but run and explode to jump. Miss Pac-Man, well-known fact, I love Miss Pac-Man over regular Pac-Man. Feminists go, what makes Miss Pac-Man a miss? Is it the bow in her hair, the lipstick, the boots, and the mole? Yes. I know dudes dress like that, okay? But majority of the time, bow in the hair signifies female. If you don't like it, just shut your face. Why? You guys wear flannels because you think that it's... Oh, never mind. Get out of here. Never mind. All feminists wear flannels. M+, side-scrolling game. Very quick thinking, kind of like Super Meat Boy, but with a ninja. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Once again, SNK fighting game. Amazing. Nights in the Dreams. Did a video review for that. Love Nights. That's not like... never mind. Ninja Gaiden Black. Xbox Original. I don't know why the pictures don't pop up. Operation Darkness is installed. Outland I don't actually have on here. That is a demo, but I do have it on PS3, if you didn't see that video. Outpost Kaluki, Space Station Simulator. Make things that people enjoy, whether it be entertainment, information, science, nature. Make a space station that makes money. To win the hand of the lady you desire. That's the point of the game. Paperboy, Midway Arcade Classic. Peggle, that's a demo. Don't know why that's on here. Perfect Dark. Now, I'm not going to go out there and I'm not going to say Perfect Dark was such an amazing game like everybody else will tell you that Perfect Dark was so great. It was better than the piece of shit that 360 launched with. I'll give them that. And Perfect Dark was great on the N64. But judging by my 3 out of 20 achievements and my 25 out of 200 gamer score, I didn't really care for it that much to go back and play it again. Plus, I don't know anybody else who has it. Pinball FX 1 demo. Because I ended up buying 2, which is awesome. I do love pinball. I said that in my PS3 video. Portal's still alive. Clearly I like Portal because I have Orange Box. I have Portal 2, and I still downloaded Portal Still Alive. I think I got it on a sale, though. And then you also, again, you can tell by my 2 out of 12 achievements, is that when I did 2 playthroughs of Portal on Orange Box, I kind of got a little bit ways through Still Alive and was like, why am I playing this? Prince of Persia Classic, it plays like the classic Prince of Persia. R-Types Dimension, I did a video for this. It is classic R-Types 1 and 2. You can play it the old school version with the old school graphics, or you can play with the new school version with the new school graphics, which is just 3D, but it's still side-scrolling. Rage was installed. Resident Evil 6 demo was, the game was terrible. I actually own the game. I don't know why I still have the demo. I played a lot of Rock Band, so I have a music store. Rocket Knight, not as good as Sparkster or the original Adventures of Rocket Knight, but it's still an attempt to keep Sparkster relevant. So happy for that. Root Beer Tapper, originally known as Beer Tapper, is a Midway classic arcade game. I enjoy it. Sigrid 2 is installed. Saw 2, I downloaded the demo because I own Saw 1. Didn't really like. Actually, the Saw games aren't that bad, especially since they come from a movie. a licensed IP. Serious Sam, I actually played a lot of Serious Sam on PC back in the day. I downloaded 3 BFE because I just want to see what it was like. Third Strike, I'm terrible at it, and if I ever beat you in Third Strike online in the past, Dan's probably playing. Shadow Complex, I've sucked Shadow Complex dick on here a lot. I like Shadow Complex a lot. Downpour is installed. Skullgirls, I have 0 achievements in Skullgirls. 0. I need to finish Downpour, by the way. Skullgirls, 0 achievements. One of my highest viewed videos on here is fucking me and Dan playing Skullgirls when it was in beta. I suck so bad at this game, I have no achievements, and you go on Raptor, I probably got like 8 hours on it, and I have no achievements. I'm so bad at this game, it's not even funny. Skyrim was installed. Small Arms, I did a video on because you couldn't get it. Now you can go back and get it. It's like Smash Brothers, just not as Smash Brothers. Alright, we'll do all these together. Sonic 4, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic CD, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I love Sonic. My son loves Sonic. Why wouldn't I have Sonic on here and try and get achievements for it? Soul Calibur HD, kind of. The original Soul Calibur was amazing. I wasted a lot of quarters playing original Soul Calibur. Splatterhouse is installed. Street Fighter 2 Arc Fighting. I bought it, clearly. And I have played it. I got 0 achievements. I suck at Street Fighter 2, guys. I'm serious, I do. Street Fighter Arcade Edition. Half downloaded, because I have Super Street Fighter 4, hard copy, and then I downloaded the Arcade Edition enhancement. SVC, Sega Vintage Classics, Toe Jam and Earl 1 and 2. I love Toe Jam and Earl 1 and 2. I like 2 better than 1. I know I'm probably the only one in the world who likes 2 over 1. Hopefully one of you guys will correct me on that. Tekken 6. I don't like Tekken that much. I like Tekken 6, and if you guys want to know, I'll let you in this secret. My favorite Tekken character, Fang. Tetris Splash. Tetris Splash is a game I like to play when I have like 10 minutes to actually play a game. Where I can sit down and like, oh, what am I going to play real quick? I'll do a quick marathon of Tetris. Texas Hold'em. I used to play a lot back in the day. There's another game on here I used to play a lot at the same time. I'll tell you about it when I get to it. Orange Box I downloaded. I installed. Witcher 2 I installed. Turtles, 1989 Classic. This is the classic game. I still prefer to play the Nintendo version for some reason, but I did play this a lot. Quite a bit since it's come out. Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD. They did a real good job with that. And hopefully a lot of people bought it, so they say, you know what? Maybe we should be making all of our Tony Hawks like this again. Maybe we should start making Tony Hawk again. Torchlight I loved. I tried to like verbally blow Runic on Twitter to try and get some free stuff. It hasn't happened. Totem Ball was free, but I could never play it because I never had an Xbox Live Vision camera. And it doesn't work with Kinect. Trials HD I loved. I did a video for Trials HD. Turtles in Time reshelled. Everyone hated it. I know it's not the classic Turtles in Time that you played, but it's still a fun game with 4 players. Or even 2 players. I just say 4 players. I default to that, but I'll just say, with co-op, the game's fun. Especially if you're having a few drinks and you want to play a game that's fairly simple. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the reason there's no picture is that this is the Midway version. Before Midway went under. Uno was the other game I played a shit ton of. Once upon a time, I pretty much had my Xbox only to play Uno and Texas Hold'em. The Walking Dead Season 2, thank you Telltale Games. Telltale Games gave me a free copy of that to review, and I will. Wolfenstein 3D. I don't know why the picture's not showing up, but Wolfenstein 3D came out, and judging by things you did in here, it would benefit you in the Wolfenstein game that came out with money, because it's a little more RPG-ish. It's not RPG, but there are RPG aspects. Worms, classic Worms that you know and love. Just as fun on Xbox Live. They give this crap out for free. I'm looking at the one at the end right now, and I'm coming up with something in my head to explain why that's on here. But they gave out the World Series of Poker game for free, but I don't understand why. Yaris was a free game. This is a puzzle game. Don't let this throw you off. It is a puzzle game, okay? Let's get out of here. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I can't wait to see how long that actually took to do.